Can we say that Fighter has been your biggest show yet?
Yes, it has. It has been my biggest show yet. It's a very big film with a big star cast and a superstar director.
How crucial was the bonding that you, Akshay, Hrithik, Sanjeeda, Deepika, they had to have?
With Hrithik as well, he's a very open guy, and he's quite welcoming and very humble and very nice. And Deepika is very easy to bond with. She's just like
Something about the physical conditioning for the film.
see, the most important thing was the salute actually, because I don't know if many people know that Army has a different salute and the Air Force has a different salute, and the Navy has a different salute.
How much do you owe your career to television?
Television is where I started. It's where I learned everything. It's a very good place to get the training that we require for our industry. Hi, this is Karan Singh Grover, and you're watching Connect Cine with Faridoon. Stay connected.
Karan, welcome on Connect Cine and congratulations.
Thank you for having me.
So Karan, you've been around for a really long time, but can we say that Fighter has been your biggest show yet?
Yes, it has. It has been my biggest show yet. It's a very big film with a big star cast and a superstar director.
Amazing. All right. And you're having a substantial role in the film?
Have you not seen it?
Yeah, I've seen it.
It's a great show. Yeah. I'm very lucky to be to have gotten that role.
It's there from start to finish.
Yes, it is. It is. It's from there. It's there from the beginning to the end, which is what more can an actor ask for?
Right. Absolutely. So how you approach for the film?
I remember Mamta calling me on the 24th of Feb 2022. I remember that day because it was a day after my birthday. So, and she told me she said that we're making this film and we would like you to be a part of it. And before I could hear anything else, I said yes, obviously. And Mamta's like, why don't you at least listen to it first? So that, I was like, see, Mamta, you're making it, Siddharth's directing it. So I'm in anyway. But you tell me, about the role in the film when I meet you guys. And a couple of days later, I met them and got a narration. And, wow, fell in love with the project from then.
Right. So Mamta Anand is Siddharth's wife.
And they're the producers. Marflix is their company.
Right. And your birthday is on 23rd February.
Yeah. Yes.
23rd February is my birthday as well.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not. It's my birthday.
Really, is your birthday? Is it? You're joking, right?
No, I'm not. I'm not. Why was I joking? I saw it on Wikipedia today.
Oh, what is that?
Yeah.
Birthday brothers. Fist bump.
Yes.
Hey, that's so cool. I've not really met anyone ever on the same day.
Actually, I have met a few people.
Oh, yeah?
All right. So what sort of training did you do for the film? And how crucial was the bonding that you, Akshay, Hrithik, Sanjeeda, Deepika, they had to have?
Training as in, you mean physical training? Yeah, there's a lot that I did for about 6 months before the film started. From then on, changed my training methods, my workouts a little bit so that I'm more agile, leaner, because when you see Air Force pilots, you don't see them as really big, muscular people because the training requires them to be kind of, and also when you're flying at a speed of the G-force, it's kind of difficult to maintain such kind of muscle mass. But that's me. That's from my point of view. And to have a bond with a special bond, a kind of family-like bond with all the actors was very important because all the armed forces I've seen whenever my grandfather's in the army, they all somehow, because I think that they have that little extra thing in their soul where they're completely okay giving their life for their country. So that those people kind of have a bond which is very different from, like, say, people who are in other areas of life or other walks of life, and it almost feels like they're all family and they're all from the same mother, and the mother is Mother India. So it's like it's a special bond that you see whenever you see any people from the armed forces. So with Akshay, it was just like, as soon as we met each other, I think the bond was created, and the more we spoke to each other, the more we fell in love with each other. Not fell in love like fell in love, but I love him, and Taj and Bash are very close in the film. And with Hrithik as well, he's a very very open guy, and he's quite welcoming, and very very humble, and very very nice. So that also was like, you just kind of get to talking and you understand each other. And he's also quite spiritual, like I am. He's into a lot of things that I not read, but I listen to things. I listen to stuff because I'm a little dyslexic, so I don't read that well. So I keep listening to audiobooks. So a lot of people, whenever I speak to them, they might not have the understanding of the conversation that I'm having with them. Not saying that I know a lot and people don't know, but there are some interests that I have, and Hrithik has uh, similar interests. So we kind of bonded on that. Plus, my baby was just born. She was 5 days old when we first started the first kid in day school. He gave me a few parenting tips, and he sent me a few interviews of people who basically scientists and doctors around the world, and about how to bring up a child. So that was really nice of him. So there was a multi-dimensional bond with her. And Deepika is very easy to bond with. She's just like, uh, she's a very, very cool, happy, down-to-earth, awesome person. So that was easy too. And it was very important for us to have that bond. Plus, the captain of the ship, Siddharth, he's he's somebody who will kind of make the actors in his film spend time with each other somehow. Even during the scenes or when he calls for a cut, we're all like almost always we were together on the set. So that helped.
Right. So would you say that your daughter has proved to be lucky for you?
Oh yeah, yes. Yeah, she is very very lucky, because this, I don't know if I've ever said this before, but like the day I got a call, we didn't even know that we were pregnant that time. So a few weeks later, we found out, and I guess she was already there, like as a dot in Mama's tummy when I got the call. So I think from her inception only, everything kind of changed. This is my papa.
Right. Okay. Something about the physical conditioning for the film.
So, like I was trying to say earlier, that I changed the type of training that I do, from a lot of lifting a lot of weights to a lot of movement based exercises that make you more agile, more flexible. They lengthen your muscles. So I kind of completely changed my training around that, because to be fit enough, or to at least look fit enough to handle the G force, it has to look a certain way. If you see Air Force pilots, structurally they're all almost the same. Okay, the heights obviously differ, and bone structure and stuff like that differs, but structurally, in the sense that if you line up 10 pilots together, they'll all almost look the same.
Right.
basically lean and light enough to fly.
Okay, and there is a certain technical jargon that you need to know.
Yeah.
How crucial was that?
See, the most important thing was the salute, actually, because I don't know if many people know that the Army has a different salute and the Air Force has a different salute and the Navy has a different salute. So to be this is the homework that I put in to kind of understand what the Air Force is all about. And like a few gestures like that, and the jargon in the sense that they never say the time like we do. It's always 800 hours or 2000 hours. They never say like 8 a.m. or 8 p.m. Stuff like that.
Right. So it tend to be organic.
Also, and all the other stuff that we learned while sitting in the Sukhoi, that was, explained to us right there, because we were at the Tezpur Air Base in Assam. So we were actually in the Air Force. We actually lived with all the Air Force pilots. We didn't live in a hotel like normally all actors do, and we do as well whenever we go for a film. But we were there with them on their base, living with them, getting up when they get up, sleeping when they sleep, just like that. So all the other stuff that was taught to us when we're in the Sukhoi, that's different. That was taught to us on set because they were all right there.
So, Karan, you've been part of a few films. Mainly, you've been very, very successful as far as television is concerned. How much do you owe your career to television?
See, television is where I started. It's where I learned everything. It's a very, very good place to get the training that we require for our industry. Acting, I'm not differentiating between television and films, but just the whole bit where you're kind of trying to clean your craft and make it or polish it or become better at what you do. Because what happens in television is time is limited, space is limited, and yeah, sometimes scripts are also limited. So you have no avenue or you will learn. So it's like the best kind of school that any person would get. It's better than any. Not like I know a lot of film, but I'm sure if people would like to train their actors, they should actually send them to a TV show because that'll help. So yeah, I think I would. I mean, everything because of television. Everything has started because of television.
Right. Okay. What is the importance of happiness and a sense of fulfillment in your personal life, and how has Bipasha contributed to that?
Yeah, Bipasha is completely. It's like I don't know if it's right to say, but I kind of ended up finding myself when I met her. Like I think before I met her, I didn't really know who I was. And, I was not aware of what happiness is actually. All self-created, self-caused stuff. But I think the necessity and the luxury that love is to find the right person in your life and to have one major part of your life kind of, okay, this is good, like it's sorted. That helps a lot, in your career and the kind of work you do and how you do your work. A lot changes because of that. Because as human beings, we're all always searching for, we're all hungry for love, and we all want to find someone or a companion to spend time with or the rest of our lives with or be with when you're not doing your work, or just to even be supportive of you and just their energy being around you. So yeah, it's contributed like 100% to everything.
Right. And experience of being a father.
Experience, I'm still experiencing it. I mean, it's like the first thing that actually I felt as soon as my daughter was born. Like I considered myself a very fearless person. I never knew what fear was. I'd be like, yeah, I mean, I was scared of heights, but that's it. But somehow, after my daughter was born, I felt what fear is. And that was not a fear of, it's a very in-depth, very, very deep fear. I think all parents maybe feel it. It's not fear from anything, but the fear of loss, the fear of losing or having something happen to the person that you love. Fear is actually the opposite of love. I don't know if many people know that. It's not hatred. But somehow, with my daughter, a lot of love and joy, and man, I felt fear for the first time. I couldn't understand what it was. So when I spoke to Bipasha, she said, like, it's okay, just yeah. I was like, oh, okay, that's a new thing. So yeah, being a father is not all about fear, but that was one aspect of me that got added to me. But other than that, I think it's you understand that you are living and your life, and you're doing things, and you're saying every word, and you're doing everything that you do in a day, and you're not really doing it for yourself anymore. Or you're doing it for this baby and your wife. It's a very, very special feeling, unmatched by anything else in the world.
Okay, now considering that you're Piscean, how sensitive are you?
Very, extremely. You know what, man? You're the same day. I didn't know that you're born on the same day. So we live in a harsh world, don't we? Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm sensitive. I'm quite sensitive, even though I don't like to. Actually, I admit it all the time also. So maybe I might not look like sensitive in the sense emotionally sensitive. Yeah, I am. Are you sensitive?
Yeah, of course.
Yes.
And I think the interesting part about Pisceans is that they, at least like I have tried to, that you can channelize your sensitivity in a constructive way.
Oh, definitely. Definitely. I mean, it's like there are two fish, right? So they both can go either ways at the same time.
Yeah,
So you have to understand to
absolutely.
kind of mediate the other one and get into the flow of your higher perspective of life. But yeah, most of my things that have, you're right, right? The feelings can be channelized into making things better or destroying things. I mean, if everything's energy, then feelings are the strongest energy. So,
Absolutely. Okay, finally, Karan, your future projects.
there's a web series that I will be starting, but I'm not supposed to talk about it yet. And also, there's another film, but we'll talk about it when it begins. Right now, it's all about Fighter.
Amazing. All right. So, Karan, congratulations for Fighter,
Thank you so much. Thank you.
your daughter, and happy birthday to you in advance.
Yeah, happy birthday to you too, man. I won't forget your birthday. No.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.